We're about to explain it to them, Tyler. No, Tyler, we're going to explain it to them. Hey guys, Neil here.
Oh, wow,
Tyler's
we started.
not able.
Welcome to season 3 of the Explain Everything podcast. In the next 30 minutes, your two best friends are going to help you stay the smartest person in every room. But if you don't favor this right now, Tyler will definitely walk into your home and push your ferns on the ground. Don't worry though, Neil would never do that. We've got new full episodes every Monday and a little baby bonus episode every Thursday. An all-new Explain Everything podcast starts right now. Looks like we made it.
No, Brian, it starts when we say it starts.
Wow. Don't tell me what to do, Brian. Brian Ryan.
You're not the boss of me.
No. Hey, do you think people can tell which intros you wrote versus which intros I had?
You wrote all 3 of them.
That's not true at all.
It's 100% true.
You're a liar.
No, I'm not.
Did I really?
Promise you. You wrote all 3 of them.
No, I didn't.
I'm not lying. I lied to you about the Emmys, but I didn't lie to you about this.
Wow. This is coming out before or after the Emmy episode?
It's after.
Do they know that we record these one day a year and then we just bulk?
We do all of them.
All of them.
And then later on we come back in and we audio overlay like things that are wrong.
They change.
And so Betty White's still alive. She's dead.
Oh gosh.
I know she is.
No.
I really feel bad about that one episode.
Did you see the meme after the Queen died?
No.
It said because she was 96, right? And it said
I think so, yeah.
It said, oh my gosh, it's terrible. I don't approve of this.
Okay.
It had a picture of the Queen. It said 96 underneath it. And then Betty White, it said 99 underneath it. Final score, America wins.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Betty.
Thanks, Betty.
She's one of the Golden Girls.
She was. Are any of them left?
No, they all died way before her. Wow. Blanche. Rose.
She was a towering inferno.
Oh my gosh, she scared me.
Yeah.
That woman scares me. I have
the name alone is
Blanche.
Fear-inducing.
Blanche. This is the fall 2022 movie preview. The movie previews and the streaming show previews are some of our favorites.
So good. So wait, these are the 100
top movies of the fall that we are excited about.
Are they streaming or are there some in box office?
No, this is all just movies. So
yeah, I get that, but that doesn't answer my question.
Okay.
Streaming movies or in box office?
There are 3 of them on here that will hit Netflix.
Okay.
Everything else, and we have to say that they are a movie because they will go to a screen, but they'll also simultaneously.
There's one going to the Roku channel.
Yeah,
so
I need to say that, but it's a movie. You're right. You are correct.
Yeah, but we're talking movies.
Yeah, these are all movies.
We are talking movies.
So we're not talking shows. We're talking movies.
So, hey, question. So after this podcast, after our amazing listeners, share this with their, just text it to their friends, say, listen to this or we'll never talk again.
Yeah.
And they just expand this universe.
Yes.
Can the first one that we start after this just be about movies? Like Tyler and Neil explain movies?
Yes.
And we just talk movies?
Yes.
Okay, sick.
Let's do that.
Movies.
I would do that.
I would do it so
Listener,
good.
if you want to hear that
Should
one.
we just cancel this one? Somebody go find some old tweets of ours, cancel us, and then we'll start Tyler and Neil explain movies.
Don't go looking for old tweets. Hey, I got on Twitter again 2 days ago for the first time.
Are you serious?
Yeah, since 2018.
Wow.
I
What'd
know.
you say?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
I'll go
Something
find
offensive.
I'll go find you.
Don't do it.
I'm going
Don't do it.
All I do is auto post my YouTube videos to Twitter. That's my Twitter updates.
All right. So we're going to start off month at a time. Again, my name is Neil. This is Tyler.
Hey, sorry, I'm downloading Twitter.
What we are doing is we do our very best in 30 minutes to explain something for you. So we're going to explain the fall 2022 movie preview of here are the movies that are coming out. Every Monday, we have a full episode that comes out. Every Thursday, we have a 5-minute bonus episode of the biggest things that happened this week. So September is the first month that we're going to talk about, even though technically we are midway through September. By the time you hear this, you will have seen some of these.
You posted about diabetes.
I did, because I have it.
So you just found this out?
Tyler.
I like your I've always loved your bio. Your whole bio is arms of a gladiator.
I'm not changing that.
I like how you capitalized arms too.
It was true then.
I almost wanted to say arms dealer. Like how great would that be?
Arms dealer
of
of
a gladiator. They did have good knives.
They did.
The big long knives.
Knives out.
Hey, it's just the beginning, Neil. It's just the beginning.
Probably need to change that.
Here we go. All right.
It's ended. So September 2022, this first movie is coming out on September 16th. It'll be out by the time you guys hear this, but it is The Woman King. We should actually see if we're going to go, like, we should say, hey, are you going to go see this movie or not?
Hey, question. Is this going to help Viola Davis complete her EGOT?
Yeah, no. She needs a Grammy. No, she's not. So this is September 16th. Viola Davis, Lashana Lynch, John Boyega. This is all about Agoji. I'm going to not say that right. Agoji, the all-female warrior unit who protected the West African kingdom from Dahomey during the 17th to the 19th centuries. This is really interesting. I did not know this. They called this kingdom of Dahomey, they called it Black Sparta.
They did not.
Yeah. That's what they used to call it.
Okay.
It was Black Sparta. It was an army of 600 women that were more fierce than any other nation. So it was a pretty big deal.
That's
so
dope.
This comes out September 16th. Will you see this?
Will I see it?
Yeah.
Probably not theaters.
I'm probably gonna.
I just don't go to the theaters much.
I don't either. Not as much as I used to. But that's because there haven't been that many movies. Oh, Tyler, you got to do this next one.
Okay. Don't worry, darling.
Yeah, I think they should change the name of this one to Worry, darling.
Worry, darling.
Worry.
How are the reviews coming back?
They're terrible.
Are they really?
The reviews are terrible.
Yeah. So this movie release has been shrouded in not controversy.
Oh no, it's controversy.
There's a better word.
Call it what it is.
Drama.
It's more than that.
Yeah. So the whole thing, it's Olivia Wilde. She directed. Did she write it? She just directed. She directed. Okay. So she got Shia LaBeouf and Florence Pugh. Pew pew. And then Shia LaBeouf dropped out before they started filming.
Why did he drop out?
Well, they said it was a scheduling conflict, but then later, because some lady came out and said all the stuff that Shia LaBeouf did to her that was mean, and then Olivia Wilde jumped on the bandwagon of it and was like, "Yeah, that's why I let him off my film." And then Shia LaBeouf, he keeps receipts and put up screenshots of the text messages where they begged him to come back. And they even had a video of her asking him to come back.
That's why Florence Pugh is really upset, is because she could have been on set doing these scenes, not with Harry Styles, but with Shia, who was apparently doing some bad things to some ladies.
Yeah.
He's not treating women right.
Yeah. But anyway, so it's got Florence Pugh, Harry Styles, directed by Olivia Wilde, who during all this, left her fiance, who they have a kid with, Jason Sudeikis, aka Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
Everybody loves.
She got papers served.
Yeah, she was doing on stage, and they served her papers for.
I wonder if they did that on purpose or not. Oh no, they were married.
Well, they
weren't engaged. They were
I thought they were okay.
No, they were married.
So here's the deal: they served the papers. You think they did it to be dramatic, but also if you don't know where she's going to be, you know she's going to be there.
She's there presenting an award on stage, which is crazy. Then you have the whole thing about pay inequality. So you have Florence Pugh got paid $700,000. Harry Styles got paid almost $2 million. And he's been in a couple of movies. She's been in a lot.
Was in the airplane movie with Tom Hardy.
Dunkirk. Yeah.
I almost said Durmstrang.
And see, I know what that is now.
You know what
because I finished that book.
You finished the book.
And then there's the whole thing about did somebody spit on somebody? Did Harry
Did you
Styles
see the
spit?
video?
I saw the video of Sydney has helped me out with this. Sydney sent me. So I saw the video from another person's perspective, and he didn't spit on it. No.
So what did he do? What was that?
I don't know what that was.
Was it him and Olivia Wilde broke up, and now it's just awkward between them, right?
Well, the whole thing is weird. And then Harry Styles flies back to go to his concert that he had to do immediately after the Vienna Film Festival. And he goes, "Hey guys, thanks. I barely got back. I'm sorry I had to go do a movie premiere and spit on some people." He says that stuff and jokes around about it. And people are like, "Oh my gosh, he really did." So the drama surrounding this movie will drown it in what will it? So
and Florence Pugh won't even talk to Olivia Wilde. She showed up for the minimal amount.
She did one.
And she bounced.
Yeah. This movie does not have good reviews either. Am I going to go see this movie? No.
I don't know.
I'm not going to see it. So Blonde. This one is I would say it's also controversial, and I do need to say this ahead of time. I just found out this has an NC-17 rating.
Oh gosh.
I know, and I think it's because it is such a psychological craziness, and I'm sure there are other things that are in here. But this is Ana de Armas, Brad Pitt, Adrian Brody. Comes out September 28th. This is the Marilyn Monroe.
I love Ana de Armas, by the way.
She was great. James Bond. She was amazing.
She was amazing.
She had
she's so good in Knives Out. She's
yeah. She's really good. For some reason, I think she's a happy person. I don't know why.
She seems good.
She seems like she's all right.
Yeah, and I saw some interviews because she was in The Gray Man, and she did some interviews, and you can just tell like Chris Evans absolutely loves her. Like,
really?
Yeah, you can tell. Like there was like a whole chunks of clips of him just like fawning over.
Well, they were in Knives Out together.
Yeah,
too. Interesting. Okay. So this is a balance between Norma Jean and Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe is the person that we all knew and see, out in the open, but then who she really is, her real name, Norma Jean, is definitely the battle inside there. So this is based on a novel, but that comes out September 28th. I don't think I'm going to go see that one in theaters.
Well, if it's NC-17, I doubt I will. But
yeah, no, that's the thing is like, if it really is, I can't knowingly go into that. I can't do that.
It's crazy.
I'm sorry about this one. I don't have a date on this one.
Hocus Pocus 2.
Yes.
I mean, my kids are excited.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Did they ever watch the first one?
Yeah.
So that's interesting. That's really interesting. Well, you'll read through there.
So Sarah Jessica, I mean, all the same three main ones are in there.
Which is rare.
Yeah.
It's rare. Top Gun's really the only other one that did that.
Yeah. And oh yeah, so good. First movie was 1993. They're trying to Top Gun Maverick this thing. Tom Cruise this.
Stand up on a plane.
So actually the first movie was kind of a bomb, but it built a cult following. Every Halloween people would start watching it. And so Disney Channel would play it every Halloween.
And that's probably where your kids saw it.
Yeah. Well, no, they saw it on Disney Plus. But yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah.
My kids are still little big guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's only on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's not going to theaters.
Nope.
That always concerns me. When a movie, like we talked about with Batgirl, if it's going to go to streaming only, you're like, are they not proud of this? Like even Disney's Pinocchio.
Yeah.
It went to streaming only, didn't go to theaters. You're like, oh man, are you? No, I don't think it is. It just came out. No, it just came out.
Oh, so you're just saying it's not good. You've never seen it.
I'm saying that based off of
Judge
reviews.
Much, Judy?
Yeah.
Here's my thing that concerns me the most. Bette Midler was old in the first one.
I know.
This is 30 years later.
What if she's trying to get her EGOT from this? She can't get an Oscar for this.
Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
Okay. So watching this movie, in the movie, it's not Bette Midler. It's not even Sarah Jessica Parker. It's the other chick, the one that's like
Kathy Najimy.
The one that's the love interest of the main character.
I've never seen this movie.
You've never seen Hocus Pocus?
Never seen it.
Well, this is the first movie I ever was like, oh wow, I feel attracted to that girl. I thought she's really pretty. What are these feelings? And so my heart was aflutter.
That's amazing.
So there you go. It was this movie was the first one.
Well, do you think she'll be in the second one?
No.
Okay, not gonna be in this one.
No.
Those are September movies.
No, they're gonna Top Gun Maverick, the love interest, her to this.
Not put her in there at all.
Probably not.
All right, October 2022. Tyler, start us off.
Cat Daddy. Cat Daddies. October 14th is a documentary. It's a heartwarming and tender portrait of men whose lives have been forever changed by their cat. Why did you put this in here?
I just put that in to see if you'd actually read it.
Yeah, I read it. Why? Why is this here? What are we doing?
Because it's a real movie.
No, it's not.
I promise you.
What's it streaming on?
It'll be, it goes to
streaming
theaters.
On Quibi.
Tubi. We have Tubi?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is a real movie. It is going to theaters, and then it'll eventually go to streaming. But it's a heartwarming and tender portrait of men whose lives. Sorry. Okay. You can read the next one, because it's really the only other movie in October that is coming out of note. There's some horror movies and things like that, but they're not wide appeal.
I don't like that.
I know.
Black Adam. Yeah. Not Black Atom.
Correct.
Black Adam.
Correct. If you want to know more about this one,
check out Neil's Twitter page. October 21st. Actually, the first time we met is because of that word,
that's right.
Adam.
That's right.
And I made a pun or a joke.
Puns are good.
And it got me free tickets to your little conference. Your little conference. That was super demeaning, but I mean, it was a nice conference.
That's good. That's really the only big one.
Yeah, and it's supposed to save DC. So Dwayne Johnson.
We'll be the judge of that, Dwayne.
Dwayne Johnson. It's got 007 in it. He's bossing in. He's going to be in it.
What?
I think he's actually a superhero in it. Is he not?
Yeah, he is.
He's the old man.
Yeah.
He plays Mrs. Doubtfire.
The second one.
He was in Mrs. Doubtfire.
I know, but what if they did Mrs. Doubtfire? He gets married and then he's like, Sally Field, don't leave me. And he does the same thing. She has a type. How do we know? Oh my gosh. How did we not just pitch the greatest movie ever, Mrs. Doubtfire 2?
I don't know.
That's brilliant.
Maybe because the lead actor who made the film died.
Yeah, but there's a lot of movies where the lead actor died and they make a second one. Okay.
Name it.
Wakanda Forever.
Oh gosh, why you gotta do that?
Well, there's a lot of
Who do you
movies
think's
that do
gonna play
that.
the new?
Who
do you think's the
we'll
new
get
one?
into that.
Oh,
We'll
sick.
get into that
Okay,
in a
good.
little
Is it
bit.
coming out this year?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so November 2022. Spoilers. Weird. The Al Yankovic story. This I think he's got a big cast.
I love Daniel Radcliffe.
He's amazing.
He's so good.
I'm a fan now more than I ever have been.
Yeah. Did you ever watch his when he did that rap on Jimmy Fallon? It's incredibly impressive.
Yeah.
He memorized that long song.
Yeah, that's really good. So this comes out November 4th. Stars Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al Yankovic. Rainn Wilson plays Dr. Demento. Of course. Evan Rachel Wood plays Madonna. This is supposed to be, they call this no, that's not. I wrote the wrong word there.
I know, I saw that. I was like, okay. Biological parody?
Biopic parody is what it should be. I wrote biological and it's not. This is the weird
When can I
one.
go see this in theaters?
You're not able to.
You know, I used to be obsessed with Weird Al when I was a kid.
I could see that.
I can say, First off, how dare you?
I'm saying he's got smart humor. He's brilliant.
Amish Paradise, I know.
He's brilliant.
Like my kids they got into Weird Al like a couple months ago, and they'll play a song, and they played a long, long time ago in a galaxy far away. Naboo was under attack, and I got probably 60% of it. I ain't heard it in 2 decades.
That means you listen to it a lot.
It means it rhymes because I'm not good at memorizing things, Neil.
That's why we do 5 S's on our little baby bonus episodes.
Baby bump
bonus episodes.
Okay.
This is only being released on the Roku channel, which that really is bothersome. I don't have it. You don't have it.
I have it in our car.
What are you gonna go watch it in your car?
Sure. Kids can drive. We got lane assist.
Hey kids, just kind of point it straight for a little bit. Daddy's watching a movie.
Daddy's watching Weird Al. Give him a drink. Water.
Good. That's
I'll
smart.
drink my water right now. Sponsored by water.
Are we doing it? Mm-hmm. Are we doing it right now? Here we go.
Welcome to Paid Promotions. We're definitely not paid to promote portion of the podcast.
All right, so we'd like to thank our sponsor today, Water H2O, popularized by Helen Keller. Wawa. Remember that? That's the first thing she ever said. I'm not being rude. I'm being honest.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's called what's the book called? The movie?
I don't know.
The Miracle Worker? No, what is it called?
I've never seen this.
That was Helen Keller. When she connected in her brain, like as someone who had never seen or heard anything, she was just a tornado. She didn't know what a reality existence was.
Really?
And then the lady that was working with her, like helped her realize by like touching water that, and then like she connected it and then she said, wah, wah. And it was like how, like it was the breaking.
I did not know
Are you
this.
serious?
No,
It's the breakthrough why Helen Keller is so like revered, because she literally realized that human existence was without being able to see or hear.
I have no idea. This is the first time I've ever heard of this. I thought we were going to go down a trail of like you having to pee a lot.
Wow.
Because we were talking about water.
Oh, wow. That would make more sense. That's more on brand than me honoring Helen Keller.
I had no idea. No, I had no clue.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that was paid promotion by water or paid promotion by Helen Keller.
Both.
Okay.
We owe her both.
Golly. Yeah. I learned a lot today. That's why we're Explaining Everything podcast still coming through.
Yeah.
It's classic.
Living in an Amish paradise.
All right, you get the next one.
Oh, do I? Okay. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. This will be do you think this will be bigger than Black Adam, or is Black Adam going to be bigger?
This will be bigger.
Cool.
There's no way. Our listeners, you need to tweet us or Instagram us or tag us or
tweet us.
You need
tweet
to
us on the Twitters.
Because I've been on there once since 2018. I'll see this in 2032. So will this be bigger than Black Adam? I say yes. It absolutely will, because of how big the first one was. This one will be even bigger.
Good. Do you think it's because they're actually black and The Rock is not black?
Oh.
So that's on
There's
you.
a lot of controversy over that.
Oh, really? About him being called Black Adam?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. A lot
Good.
of
Maybe I was alluding to that. The Rock.
There it is.
Explain yourself.
When
All right,
does this
so
one
it's
come
got
out?
November 11th, got Angela Bassett, Lupita Nyong'o, Latito Wright, Martin Freeman, Dominique Thorne. He's playing Ironheart.
It's a she.
She's playing Ironheart.
There you go.
Okay,
so that's the first time. So Ironheart is a series that comes out the following year, maybe even, and it's basically it'll have Don Cheadle, not in this one. Don Cheadle is in Ironheart.
Okay,
she's the main character of Ironheart. This will be the first time that we see her. So she basically is like, it's like it's a little bit like Iron Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chadwick Boseman. They're not digitally recreating him for this. I'm sure they're going to honor him really well in it. I think he just seems, everybody's ever interacted with him is like, he's top notch person.
Yeah.
And I just, man.
They toiled over how do they do this the right way and honor him with this one. Because you could mess this up.
Oh yeah. And so Tenoch Huerta.
Yep.
As Namor the Submariner. Now that's who I thought I was reading earlier because it's only Mariner.
Yeah,
Mariner,
Submariner,
the Seattle Mariners.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Jinx,
Devil Jinx. Yeah,
they just
he couldn't
qualified
swim
for
when he signed over this.
The Mariners just qualified for the
playoffs.
Yeah, first time in like 20 years.
Cool.
Okay, that was a sports thing there. I wanted to.
Michael B. Jordan. So here's the rumor. It's like the question is who's going to play Black Panther,
right?
And, obviously a lot of people thought it would be Suri, his little sister. I don't know. I don't know if she would. I don't know. And then a lot of people are like, what about his love interest from it? I can't remember her name.
Lupita Nyong'o. I don't know what her name is in there.
Was Lupita?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you got Michonne from Walking Dead. Is she going to be a Black Panther?
There's so many in here.
Or a lot of people are thinking, are they going to bring, because Killmonger was amazing.
Yeah, he was
and Michael
great.
B. Jordan, like that was one of the coolest
he
characters ever. And it's like, he wasn't bad. Like he was bad, but also like he was bad for reasons he thought were good.
You liked him.
It's all about perspective. Iron Man killed people. He killed people in the first Iron Man.
Yeah,
he murdered people.
Bobby Downey Jr.?
Bobby Downey Jr. He killed people, but he's a hero.
Yeah.
Like people have died at the hands of Captain America. Like Captain America chunked people off buildings. Like people have died. Like you do it for cinema, but they're not living through a metal shield to the neck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like people are dying from these heroes. Killmonger, he killed a couple people, but were they bad? Were they good? Like he killed an arms dealer. Like,
so is that bad?
I don't know. That's the thing. It's like he fought for the American government. We say those people are good. Like whenever they're
it's
like,
all perspective.
It's all about perspective. And he did it because he wanted to help people. He's like, you have all this. And what do you know? At the end, Black Panther, the hero, agreed with him.
Yeah.
Said, we're going to help people.
Yeah.
And in it, there's like so many references to like being able to bring people back from the dead. And they've done it. They brought Chadwick Boseman back from the dead, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's like, he could come back.
So he said a quote. It's in here. So they've asked him multiple times. One of the most recent quotes that he said is they said, on a scale of 1 to 10, will you tell us whether Killmonger comes back? And he said a 2.
That's not a 0.
And he said, well, I can't say 0, but I'm going to give it a 2, which is like, wait a minute. Is that like, because there are people that say we didn't see him die in that movie. And I will say this, my one knock on Marvel and DC and all these movies, nobody dies.
You don't like that?
No.
Why?
Because there has to be, one of the reasons why
there has to be consequences for your actions. There's a multiverse.
James Bond is so good because James Bond died. There was if you don't think
I didn't like that. I wanted him to live.
But he did 5 movies.
He wants to be Knives Out now.
Which actually is also in here. So Wakanda Forever is coming out November 11th. The funny thing about Tenoch Huerta as Namor the Submariner, he could not swim when he signed on for the role of this guy, who is the Submariner of the Seas, which is very intriguing. The Fablemans comes out November 23rd. This is Steven Spielberg's childhood movies. He basically did a movie about his childhood growing up in Arizona. Has a pretty good cast. Seth Rogen plays his uncle.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going back to this. Okay, so while we were talking about Black Panther in the part where you were mainly talking, I don't know what you said because I was looking up Michael B. Jordan's IMDb page. Okay, and they can keep stuff off there. I know. They can do that. They do. Here's the thing. He has not done anything in a couple years. Like he's had releases in the past couple years, but he has not had a release in the past like year or two that took up any amount of his time. Like Space Jam 2, he like did a cameo.
He did Fahrenheit 451.
It's not on here.
It's not on there? It was a Amazon Prime. Is it a movie? I think it was a movie. Yeah, it was a movie.
Yeah, it's not.
Michael Shannon is in that movie with him, and that's probably 2 years old though.
Yeah, he has not had anything that he's been the main guy in.
Wow. So what do you say?
For a year or two. I'm saying he could be in this movie.
Yeah,
he could be the new one. And even especially if it's at the end. Because if like, okay, let's say during the blip, he was gone. Black Panther was gone. They don't have anybody to protect him.
Yeah, you're right.
They have nobody. That's what I'm assuming the story's going to tell is during that time of whenever somebody
interesting.
rose up, because can't call any other Avengers. Like they're all like wrapped up. They're gone. Like, and I think in one of the trailers, she's like yelling about how like they have no one there or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you're desperate and you've lost half your people,
yeah,
maybe, I could see maybe that guy that led that other tribe, what's his name?
Yeah, and I didn't put his name in here. I can't remember what his name is, but I know you're talking about. He's like up in the mountains.
Yeah, he could be the guy because he did a good job.
He's in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be right.
I don't know.
You could be right. I think we're going to get a ton of speculation about this leading up to it, because that really is the big question: is who is going to be Black Panther? And they have shrouded that in secrecy. Yeah. I will definitely say that. So Steven Spielberg's movie, it's basically, he said this is a way of bringing his mom and dad back. This is a quote that is in the movie that he has said. He says, "Family, art, and life, it'll tear you into." So it's supposed to be like a real tearjerker.
So this is a true story about his life?
Yeah. It's basically, it is a retelling of his life growing up from his perspective.
Sick.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
And he's not Ron Howard. So this is not just like a remake of the Andy Griffith Show.
No, it is not.
Okay,
yeah, you're right. No, it's not.
Okay. Next movie, Devotion.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you devoted to seeing this movie? November 23rd.
Yeah, maybe.
Jonathan Majors. He plays the first Black Navy pilot. Jonathan Majors, he plays Kang, the Conqueror, right?
Yes.
He is an incredible actor. Like, incredible.
Yes.
Like, I sat there and I watched him, just his portrayal in Kang in the Loki TV show.
It's amazing.
I watched him and I said, this is real acting. Yeah. This is not like, oh, I'm attractive and I can do push-ups and sit-ups. Like, he is a real,
he's so good,
amazing actor. Yeah. I'm so excited for him to play Kang.
I can't wait. And I think we got about another 5 or 6 years of him playing Kang.
Good.
Which is good.
Because there's multiverse. He can always come back. Glenn Powell. You multiverse. Nobody dies, Neil. There's no stakes.
I need consequences.
You need finite. Sorry. It's a true story of a U.S. Navy fighter pilot during the Korean War.
Yeah.
It's Forgotten War.
Yeah, that's what they call it. The Forgotten War.
It's in parentheses.
It is.
It started production in 2019. Any movie that takes this long is a bit tricky. It means they had issues.
Yeah.
They really wanted Top Gun to be gone.
I think that's what they wanted.
Yeah.
Thing is that this movie was probably supposed to have come out sooner, but then Top Gun was in that whole, are we releasing it? Are we not? Are we releasing it? And they got stuck.
Just do it, Tom.
Because Glenn Powell is in both of those movies.
Why didn't they just call it Tom Gun? It's so close.
I've never thought that before, but I should have.
Oh.
I'm actually a little offended that I haven't thought about that before.
Maybe you should cruise into that realization.
All right, those are all of your November movies. December, there are only a few that are on here. You want to take the first one?
Yeah. Guillermo del Toro. I think, didn't he direct, isn't he the guy that directed the third Harry Potter movie?
No.
No, who did that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Alfonso Cuarón is my thought.
Sorry. I knew it was a 3-name guy. All right, so Pinocchio.
3 names.
Yeah. Pinocchio, December. It's got Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, he plays Jiminy. And he's not Jiminy Cricket, he plays the cricket.
Is this the one that releases straight to Disney?
No.
It's a different Pinocchio.
This is a stop motion version of it.
We have it's stop motion.
Yes.
And it's got Ewan McGregor's voice?
Yes. Okay. So this is all voice actors.
Okay. Tilda Swinton, Kate Blanchett, Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things.
There you go.
John Turturro, who can play anything and anyone.
Yes.
Still not convinced that Tara Reid is real. Could be Jonathan Turturro. Okay. Ron Perlman's in it. Pretty sure he's from Drive.
Yeah.
Stop motion, dark, twisted retelling of the famous Carlo Collini fairy tale. Just reading Neil's words, he typed with it.
Yeah, so
Disney's Pinocchio was released last year. It's not last year, it was this year.
last week. That's what I meant to say. It says last week.
It does say last week.
Actually, I thought more that I wrote last year because I've been wrong
I
so many
can't
times.
read, Neil. I look for pictures and patterns.
Listen, Tyler, if we're going to do accents,
Oh my
This
gosh,
is 60 seconds of improv with accents. Hope you're ready for this.
What is
Russian. We have to do Russian.
is Bruce Willis here?
Accents.
In the Pinocchio? Is this a bit of Russian accent?
Yeah, Pinocchio. Dark story.
Dark story.
Twisted retelling of the famous Carlo Corolli fairy tale.
Not to be confused with the Disney Plus with Tom Hanks.
Which was last year.
Last year or last week,
We
depending
don't
on your
know.
perspective of time.
We
Jonathan
have
Kang.
Been in the gulag so long, we don't know what years and weeks mean.
Get the American.
Oh.
Stranger things have happened.
Bring him in
What are they
here.
doing there? Like in the Russians, they're like, well, he got out.
Finn
Stranger
Wolfhard
things have happened.
Finn Wolfhard is
He's
in
in this
both
movie.
of these movies.
Millie Bobby Brown.
You will go to the upside down.
Oh, so you get
Are
to-
we talking about
We're going to bring-
Pinocchio?
We're going to
He's
steal
a
him,
wooden boy.
bring him here just to have him put railroad together.
Torture him. How will we know if he's lying? His nose grows. Sorry.
You tied it all together.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. The next two are, I don't know about this next one. I'm not happy about this one.
Avatar?
Avatar, The Way of Water.
Why are you not happy?
I don't care about Avatar.
Why? Have you seen it?
No. Well, the first one,
The movie or did you see the show?
there's a show,
Yeah, it's where it all came from is the TV show.
Avatar.
Airbender, yeah. Finn and I watch it together, and Finn really likes it, and I kind of like it too. It's pretty
Avatar,
good.
Avatar, the show is good, but this is
This is not
that.
related to that?
No, this is Avatar, the one this was the Avatar movie where they go to Pandora.
Oh, then
went
I'm not
somewhere.
as excited about this.
Thank you. You went
I
somewhere.
was getting
I was
really excited.
very-
I was getting really excited because there's
really
water
confused.
benders in it too, and I
Yeah.
thought Way of Water.
No.
I'm less excited about this. This
I'm
is the
zero.
blue creature
Yes,
thing.
yes. I thought we'd already talked about that. How we're not excited about that. So the original cast is coming back. Kate Winslet is coming to this one. This is the first time that she and James Cameron have worked together.
No,
Michelle
that's
Yeoh.
not true.
The second time since
said-
since Titanic
Okay,
is what I meant to
there
say.
you go.
I didn't finish my sentence. You're
Yeah.
correct. Last year.
Gotcha. Take me that on last year. I've never made a mistake, Neil.
Stephen Lang is the bad guy, like the general. He's back, and Giovanni Ribisi is back. Are they bad guys? Are they back? I don't know. Why are we bringing everybody back just to throw them in the water? I don't know. This bothers me. It takes place a decade after the movie. Here's the funny thing. You said Vin Diesel earlier. I was laughing about it. Vin Diesel has said since 2019 that he is in this movie. He is not listed.
I am Groot.
They're trying to save a tree.
What if he's not a moving tree? He's in the ground tree, and
Yeah,
they walk
yeah.
by. One scene, they're walking by, and they're having a big serious conversation. They walk by, and the camera stays on the tree, and he goes, "I am Groot."
Oh
and that's
my
it.
gosh.
And he's like, "Told you I was in the movie."
Told you. Wow. All right. Kate Winslet said this. I don't believe this. I don't actually believe James Cameron anymore. Because he's been saying forever these movies are coming out. He's been filming these things forever. I don't believe the guy anymore. I'm really over James. Kate Winslet said that she had to hold her breath for 7 minutes to do underwater scenes.
Do you think they were getting her back for Leonardo having to hold his breath for his whole life?
I didn't really think about that. That Tom Cruise had to do it for 4 minutes for one of these stunts for one of the Mission Impossible movies. And everybody's like, that's near impossible to hold your breath for 4
you
minutes.
can do it.
Kate Winslet saying she can do it for 7?
There's tricks now. I'm serious. There's that dude that they did it for like 18 minutes. Like you can do it because it's all it is like you breathe in pure oxygen. So you breathe that in first, fill up your lungs, and then there's like a breathing technique.
Okay.
Like
You mean like holding your breath?
Yeah, no, yes. I'm serious. There's a breathing technique in holding your breath. You like do this thing where you like breathe in and out really fast, and then you like exhale right at the last minute. I'm not kidding.
Do you think Kate can do this?
Casey Neistat did it in one afternoon. Like there was a video.
Kate Winslet, not Casey Neistat.
I know, but I'm saying like in one afternoon with training and pure oxygen.
Okay.
Yeah, she could do it.
Okay. Well,
Don't.
maybe she did it for 7 minutes. Sorry, I don't want to knock Avatar.
I believe in Kate.
Avatar, Way of Water. Here's what's crazy. Here's why I don't believe James Cameron anymore. Because he said Avatar 3 is coming out December 2024, and Avatar 4 is coming out 2026, and Avatar 5 is coming out 2028.
But
how about you just make this one? I'm sorry.
Well, how about you just make it good? Can we do that?
Yeah, that would be good. People
This is
listening
not Lord
to
of
this,
the
I don't know.
Rings.
No, it's not. All right, you get this last one.
I'm actually really excited about this.
I'm so excited
So
about
Titus,
this.
my oldest son Titus, loves murder mysteries.
Oh.
He's read every he's read every single Sherlock Holmes book, and he's halfway through the Agatha Christie novels. Like he absolutely loves them. And so he like at night, whenever he's like, you know, we're like, oh, I want to watch a movie. He gets in his PJs, gets really excited. He's like, can we watch a murder mystery? And I'm like, sure, the first few times. And what he does is he finds these 1940s murder mystery. Last one we watched was like an Alfred Hitchcock one where he's like sitting in a wheelchair looking out a window.
Yeah, called Rear Window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there and he picks these movies. And I'm like, I don't want to watch a 1930s black and white British film.
Jimmy Stewart.
Free, it's free on YouTube. That means it's not good unless it's a documentary.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that came all the way around.
Yeah.
That's good.
Today's sponsored. Have we already done a sponsor for this?
we already did.
Dang it.
It was water.
I was going to sponsor it.
It was okay.
Okay. So, anyways, so I said, hey, I know of a murder mystery. Let's watch this. I was like, he's at the age now where he can hear cuss words and disseminate that he's not supposed to say them.
Okay.
And so I was like, let's watch Knives Out.
Ooh.
And I was like, I'm thinking here, he's used to watching boring murder mysteries.
Yeah.
And he liked it.
He did.
He says, I really liked it. It's a lot of cussing. I was like, yes.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it is good. The only thing I don't like, I'm not, because Knives Out, they're doing another one. I think the only returning character is Daniel Craig, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
It kind of frustrates me because I really liked Ana de Armas. Isn't that her name?
Ana de Armas.
What's her name?
Ana de Armas.
Yeah, so I said.
Yeah.
She's great. She was so
Del
good.
Armas.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at words.
That's really good. No, that was good.
So, anyways, it looks really good. Have you seen the trailer?
Detective Benoit Blanc.
Benoit Blanc.
Yeah.
You know, he went to a voice actor to like learn that accent.
He forgot it.
He forgot the accent. Well, it's hard to do.
It is real
like
hard.
Molasses rolling out of your mouth.
Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn.
This cast is incredible.
This is so good. Okay. So Daniel Craig's in it, Jessica Henwick, Edward Norton, Kate Hudson, Janelle Monáe, Catherine Hahn. It was Agatha all along. Dave Bautista.
Yeah, they were also in
Spectre.
Yeah.
Spectre. Yeah.
Yep.
He probably killed him in Spectre.
So there are two different title things that are what?
Did he? Did Dave Bautista make it?
No,
He seems like a guy get killed in a James Bond movie.
Yeah, he does.
To show James Bond is stronger than a big strong man.
He
He's like, he's James Bond. He's a little guy. He's like, no, he's a big strong man. He killed his big strong
man.
He killed his big strong guy. Good thing it wasn't The Rock or what's his name?
Or Jason Statham.
Jason Statham, because they're not allowed to die in
Yeah,
films because
can't do
they're
it.
so strong. Can't kill them even fake worlds.
That movie'd never end.
It was a song that never ends. It just goes on. I'm sorry. We lost them. I'm sorry, you guys.
It's all right. There are two different things in this one that are interesting. Glass onion. I don't really understand what that meant, but then there are two reasons why that title is here. One, a glass onion is a wide bottom glass used for holding whiskey and often used by boats at sea. It prevents the glass from tipping over. That's reference number one.
Cool.
Reference number two, the title refers to the Beatles song Glass Onion from their White album. And I don't know what that means. I haven't listened to that song.
I think I've got it.
What?
Black Adam, Black Panther, White Album.
Glad. Oh my gosh.
It's an Oreo.
Oh gosh, this one's going straight to Netflix. They've already developed. The third film is in development right now. This is directed by Rainn Wilson and
Rainn Wilson?
Ryan Johnson.
I call him Rainn Wilson. Didn't I call him Rainn Wilson? In something? Are you making fun of me or did you actually do that?
No, I actually don't remember.
Faithful.
Okay, those are all the movies coming out in 2022. Hope you guys feel. Do we will it rock this thing? I don't know.
Do it 30 seconds are left. 30 seconds left.
Okay.
Take me there.
The question on everyone's mind, will it rock? The answer is probably yes.
Okay, our question is, could any of these Avatar movies be better?
I was going to say
Dwayne The
replace
Rock-
Black Adam. Put him in Black Adam.
Yeah,
I'm just
oh
kidding.
gosh. What if you put Dwayne The Rock Johnson in Avatar Way of Water?
Yes, it'd be great. It'd be better. Because at least it'd be funny.
I mean, I'm not going to that to watch funny. Entertain me, James. That's what I want. Would it be better? I don't think it would. I don't think anything can make these movies any better. It's a cartoon.
Neil,
Yeah, I'm a grumpy old.
Neil,
Yes.
here's the real question.
Okay.
Would the Avatar cartoon
Oh.
be better as The Rock? Because he's bald.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh.
The Avatar, he's bald.
Yes. Yeah, then let's do it.
I think he's an older Avatar.
I think it would be. Yeah.
Done.
I agree.
Catch me on.
How do you know the Black Adam isn't that? What if partway through he all of a sudden
That
goes,
makes sense because he can fly.
This
Oh, he
whole time.
glides, I guess. But
he's
yeah,
kind of gliding.
he's a glider.
He's glidey. He's glidey.
He's a little bit glidey.
All right, this is our 2022
We
fall
did,
movie
guys.
preview.
Look at us.
Hope you guys like it.
Man, we got that under 2 hours. I'm impressed.
We did.
We like movies. Thank y'all for coming to the Tyler and Neil Explain Movies podcast. It's gonna
Which
happen.
is gonna happen.
We just gotta get enough revenue from these sponsors like Water and Adele. You know?
And Helen Keller.
Yeah.
I almost said Helen Mirren.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. All right.
We're trying.
Yeah, we are.
We love you. We're really, and not even that, we're in love with you. That's what Brian said.
Yeah, he does say that.
Hey, thanks guys for coming about that talk.
Yeah. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Tyler and Neil Explain Everything, officially your fourth favorite podcast. New episodes every Monday and little baby bonus episodes every Thursday. Subscribe to the podcast and protect your ferns from Tyler. Looks like you made it.